a carnivorous tree. Deciduous carnivorous tree? A carnivorous tree. Today I show you how to make a Christmas tree that is not decorated. Carnivorous. Deciduous. You will need tubes. You can get some from saran wrap or tin foil, any kind of smaller tube. Bit of foam. This is going to be for the top of your tree because you're going to want to make it smaller than the actual tube. Always need some painter's tape, scissors, better scissors, cardboard for your some cardboard scraps for your base. This is just cardboard cut up into triangle shapes. You can use cardboard or foam. You want some of them to be like this, smaller. You want some of them to be like this, a lot longer. Black paint, brown paint, a paintbrush. You need to cut up parts of a Christmas tree or a wreath. You want some parts to be longer, like your triangles, and you want some parts to be shorter for the top of the tree. And every length in between. You don't have to be too careful with it because it's bendy, so you can kind of bend it into shape, and it's always good to have a little bit of extra to kind of like flick it off sideways and stuff. It gives it more of more realism. Big ol' Mod Podge. Glue gun and glue sticks.
Hey, do you know who you should get to help with this project?
Who?
Claudine.
Who's Claudine, Woo? Claudine is the failed 9th raptor, I'm afraid. Trouble from the start. Just didn't have the heart to get rid of it. This constant shaking. I just can't take it anymore. Shake, shake. Shaking, shake this. Shaking. Drop a pen, it shakes. The other raptors, they were so perfect. But Claudine, she just shook.
Hey Claudine, you taking a nap already?
Right, you're going to want to take your cardboard and cut the shape of a base for your tree. Doesn't have to be perfect. What I usually do is I glue a bunch of random shapes together. Glue some of these together depending on how tall you want your tree to be. Remember, the taller you make your tree, the more work it's going to be. You're going to take a couple of your triangles and can glue it into the base as an extra kind of support, and it also will, you'll get away with it looking like part of the roots.
Part of the roots.
But you don't want to make root systems too big because the carnivorous tree systems don't usually have super exposed roots, although some do. Use your piece of foam to just cut a random kind of tree top. You don't have to use foam. You can use cardboard. You can use whatever material you have on hand. Put that in for the top of the tree. Now I'm going to start gluing these triangles in, going down, starting smaller and getting longer as you go down. And then you want to leave about 1/4 of the base of the tree without any branches. Now it's time to add some paint. So after you paint a Mod Podge, you end up with something like this. You can be as detailed as you want. Oh, Caroline, you okay? Got our first layer done now. Looking pretty sparse, looking pretty Charlie Brown Christmas tree. When you put in the second layer, you want to put beads of glue just down like an inch or so in each place you're going to put a branch. And you take one of these and you bend about an inch up sideways, like the letter L on its side, and you glue this part. You glue this part in like that. You do that 1,000,000 times until you fill out the tree. Got our finished tree here. Just put some craft moss and just whatever down in the bottom. The best way to go about it is to try to fill up all of the triangles with bits of branches in like a kind of organized but chaotic way, if that makes any sense at all. But should end up with something like this. You can have your very own tree. Yeah, so that is a tree. You can make your very own tree.